If I have never traded Forex my entire life and still want to cash out from the market consistently, I will trade just exactly how I'm about to trade right now. Simple and very straightforward. And I will be showing you everything live right now, completely for free, so that if you can watch this video from beginning till the end, you should be able to replicate this exact same result. Okay guys, so this is what we're having currently. This account is actually looking very clean. You can just see that. Let me just tap on that last time. Okay, now this is the broker that we'll just be using right now, and then the link to the broker is already in the description box, so in case you want to use this broker, feel free to use it. Okay, so this is the amount of capital that we'll be using, about $346, and of course this is the broker once again, right? The link is actually in the description box. Okay, now let me just show you this one more time before we start storming into our trade, right? And now let's just dive straight to our chart now, so we can see what's happening on our chart. Okay, so we're just looking at our XAUSD. You can see this zone here, this zone, and then these zones just around the spot. What I want to do is I just want to quickly place in a horizontal there. That's just exactly how it works. You can see same thing here again. Now where I'm having a lot of rejection, I just place in what they're calling it, my horizontal, and then I just keep repeating the same thing, right? This time around, remember I'm still on my 4-hour time frame. I just keep repeating it. Anywhere I see crazy rejection, I just simply hit it there. Now by the way, what we'll be doing right now, we'll be trading using we'll be trading using unlimited leverage today. That's just what we'll be using, just by the way, so we'll be able to take in more trades than usual. Okay, let's see now. Let's see, 5 minutes. Okay, let's just place it here now on this part. I'm trying to be very fast because I don't want this video to be so. You can easily just repeat this stuff. I'm actually just placing this on all rejection levels that I'm seeing. That's easy. Okay, so let's just go on a 1 minute time frame now. Okay, I guess you can literally just see crazy rejections around the zone, right? So let's just quickly place that there again. Right, let's see, is there any other stuff again? Let's see, around the zone, right? Just around the zone there again. And is there any more? Okay, just around the spot again, right? Good, around the zone again. I guess this might just be the last. Okay, so this is just what we're having currently. Okay, let's just place in here also, just there also. I haven't placed in our horizontals. This is where things become more interesting. Now we'll wait for the candlestick to drop below our horizontal, right, which we have already placed on our chart. Now after that, what we are waiting for next is for that same candlestick to push towards the top, but then this time around we want a new candlestick to be created above our horizontal. So the candlestick drops below our horizontal. Now we want it to push back up and create a new candlestick. After that new candlestick is created, we just start stocking in buys. And the reason why we're buying on our gold specifically is because our gold has been on a nice uptrend. All right, so now we're actually having a nice formation, just like I told you. You can see a new candlestick there. So all we can easily do now is we can easily stock into some trades because our candlestick dropped below our horizontal and then it pushed back up with a new candlestick, which you can literally see there, right? Okay, I'm thinking on adding some more trades. And just add, I'm using 0.3 for the meantime, right? 0.3 for the meantime. Now guys, remember the reason why I can stock in more trades than usual is because I'm using unlimited leverage, right? That's just why, right? It's because I'm using unlimited leverage, right? So don't be confused. And the link to the broker is already in the description box. So don't be confused. Okay, so this is over 500, over 600. I'm thinking when it hits like 1,000, I might leave this trade, like 1,000. Like in total, because when it hit the zone at around the spot here, which is my next horizontal, I should be over 1,000. Let me just show you this. So went in at around this formation got completed at around the zone, and now I'm expecting to just hit the next horizontal around the spot because it broke our first horizontal, is going towards our next horizontal now, just around the zone. Boom. Now I can easily leave. Now I'm also over 1,000. Let's zoom up the straight. Let's zoom up the straight. You can literally just see the stop. Everything is actually looking very clean. So now we're actually having over $1,000. $1,071, which is actually great. Okay, now this is what we're having. We can see now that it pushed again above our horizontal. You can easily see that, right? You can easily see that. So all we're waiting for is a new candlestick. Boom, you can see that it's got created above our horizontal. So what can we do? We can easily just storm into the trade again, right? Now it hits our horizontal, that drops below our horizontal, pushes back up. Now we'll wait for a new candlestick to get created, after which you just storm into a trade. This is the second time, right? I'll also give a third time, right, so that you can clearly get exactly how this works. It's actually extremely easy. Now, even if you've never traded your entire life, okay, I guess our leverage dropped, We're no longer on unlimited leverage, guys. We can't add in more trades. We're no longer on unlimited leverage. We just stick to what we have. We just stick with what we have now. Now, I wanted to take in more trades, but you can see that it's pushing up. It has hit a next horizontal around the zone. So we just have to leave this trade now. Made last we hit like 2,000 zooming up. So okay. So now we're actually having over $2,000, over $2,000. So guys, what's just going to happen now is our leverage has dropped. We're using unlimited leverage. Our leverage has dropped. So I would just want to wait a little bit, maybe a few more minutes for our leverage to go back. I think currently they dropped our leverage to around 1 to 2,000 or 1 to 5,000 around that range, and it's normal. It's because of the time, right? So some news events coming up on the rest of them, so because of that, it dropped our leverage. So we just wait for the news events to completely play out, after which we just continue. Just before we go on, let me quickly tell you about Mentorship Course 100, where I'll be teaching live 101 from on the 1st of September through to on the 11th of September through Zoom. We'll be covering from the very basics of trading through to the legendary mastery of the chart. I'll be teaching practically live on how to trade with as much dangerous accuracy as possible, and what you do it yourself practically also. The mission is quite simple. Duplicate 100 legendary traders that will storm the markets daily. To register, you can simply just click on the link in the description box there, or you can simply just scan the QR code right there now. The registration deadline is on the 30th of August. Right, so our news event is done. We can literally see again that candlestick dropped, pushed back up towards the zone, right? And then what do you notice? You can literally see a new candlestick got formed here, right? You can literally see the candlestick. It got formed after it pushed back towards the top. So what can I do? I can easily stock into some more trades again, right? Now this time around, we're back to our unlimited leverage, so it's actually very clean. And then this will be the third example, and this will just be the last example. Let's see if we can hit like, let's say like, okay, we're almost hitting 3,000, so there's no point of saying 3,000. Let's see if we can hit like $4,000. $4,000. Let me just add in some more trades. I'm using 0.5 now. I guess you would have noticed that, right? So I'm using 0.5 now. Okay, let's see. Let's just see. Let's see if we can hit like $4,000, not 3,000 again. $4,000. We're over 3,000 already. Let's just hit 4,000 and we'll be done. Just 4,000. 4,000. Good. So that's it. So guys, we're actually running just about 4.1k currently, which is actually very smooth. So guys, we'll just quickly process this withdrawals and we'll just be right back. All right. So in processing our withdrawals, you can literally see we had a total profit of about 3.8k, right? Looking very smooth. Our deposit, of course, was 346. That was our deposit. And then we like cashing out every single thing. We remain with our normal initial balance. So we cashed out everything. That's 3.8k, right? We're able to cash out everything, and we are back to a balance of $346, which is actually very smooth, guys. Remember, even though this looks extremely clean and extremely straightforward, it doesn't mean that it's going to work 100% of the time. So when you are trading, especially when you are just starting, you want to always apply proper risk management. That way your capital is always safe. Remember, if you need to register for Mentorship Course 100, you can easily just check the link in the description box there, or you can simply just scan the QR code right there now. So that if you're new to this YouTube channel, just remember to hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and also remember to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any videos I'll be dropping out from this place. It's a bye from you guys. I'm Mr. P. Peace.